3, 2, 1.
The following is an exclusive sports presentation on WZAC and the Skyhawks Sports Network.
The Scouts begin the transition of turning around the season last Friday on the road at Sissonville. The Hawks were down by 2 points at the half, and the defense made some changes during the break that was very beneficial in the second half. The offense, led by senior quarterback Nate Easterling, and the running attack of senior Mason Brown, put valuable points on the board as the Skyhawks picked up a 34-20 win. They'll hand it off to Mason Brown. He's caught in the backfield. He breaks the tackle. Still on his feet at the 35-30. He's going to break it. He's going all the way into the end zone. Touchdown, Scott Skyhawks, Mason Brown on a 43-yard first down touchdown run. Easterling's going to go under center once again. 3 men in the backfield. Easterling turns, hands it off to Mason Brown. Brown up the middle. He's got it. He's still on his feet. He's at the 20, 15, 10. Mason Brown into the end zone. 3rd touchdown of the night for the senior running back. Quarterback goes under center, and he keeps it. He's trying to get in the end zone on his own. Easterling into the end zone. Touchdown, Scott. That was a hard-fought 1-yard run by the Skyhawks. 4:24 showing on the game clock, and Scott scores back-to-back touchdowns, this time by the quarterback, Nate Easterling. Tonight is another evening of outstanding weather across the region as the top-ranked team in Class AA have made their way to Madison to challenge your Skyhawks in Game 4 of the 2025 season. Tonight, the 1-2 Scott Skyhawks will host the number 1 ranked 3-0 Independence Patriots to Skyhawk Field. All the action is next here on WZAC, WZAC925.com, and the Skyhawk Sports Network.
Thornhill Auto Group, you always get more.
More selection, more brands.
Plus more of the people you know and trust.
With coverage you can count on.
Come experience a better way to buy at Thornhill Auto Group.
With Erie Insurance here at Caldwell Insurance Agency, I want to provide you with the best customer service available. I want to provide you with coverages that nobody else can provide you with, along with affordable rates. I promise you, when you come in this office, we will take better care of you than anybody else. Provide you with the best auto insurance, homeowners insurance, and life insurance. I want our family to be able to take care of your family, and I promise you we will be able to do that here at Caldwell Insurance Agency.
Before you hit the hiking trails with your crew, make a quick stop at your local Little General convenience store. We've got the snacks, drinks, and gas to keep you going. Because every great hike starts with a little planning and a lot of snacks. We're proud to be part of your journey, rooted in West Virginia and built for the road ahead. Little General Stores. Fuel your adventure the West Virginia way.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
Hawks made some changes at the half that proved beneficial in the second half of the ball game.
Yeah, they did, and you heard Coach Dolan say it at the end of the game the other night or Friday night, was that they kind of come in taking Sissonville lightly because of what they are used to Sissonville being the last couple of years, and it really bit them. They come out really flat, and when you come out against the team and give them faith that they're going to be in this ball game, you see exactly what happened in the first half. Scott struggled, but they went into the locker room. They figured out a way to kind of tighten up the defense and take away the short throws and make the quarterback. I cannot remember his name now, but the quarterback for Sissonville, that made him extremely uncomfortable. Yeah, Maddox Blaylock. Made him uncomfortable, and they were able to take advantage of it.
You know, in the rushing department, Mason Brown had 17 carries, 130 yards. And Nate Easterling, the quarterback, we saw some running from him. He had 9 carries for 69 yards, which changed up the Skyhawk offense a little bit and made it a little more productive as well.
I thought, honestly, that was the most important part of last week for Scott. You know, we sat back, and I'm sure everybody's going to look at the stats and say, you know, well, you talking about Mason Brown had 150-some yards rushing and 4 touchdowns. Yes, he did. But I felt like, you know, at halftime he had, I think it was like 10 carries for 34 yards. So I felt like once Scott really opened up the playbook a little bit, allowed Nate Eastring to kind of run that read option and him keep it and give a second weapon to Scott enough to make Sissonville really think about, hey, who's going to carry this football. It really allowed Mason to have holes to open up, and he was able to find those holes, and he was able to get into the second level of Sissonville's defense quite often.
Yeah, I was going to say, and the defense changed up at the half as well, and they made some good stops shutting down pretty much the Sissonville Indian offensive attack in the second half especially.
Yeah, and as I said, you know, in the first half, what Sissonville was really trying to do is they were really trying to take advantage of the bubble screens. They were really trying to take advantage of the short curls, those quick outs. Scott shut that down in the second half. They dared Sissonville to throw the ball over the top, and when you do that, you could tell Sissonville didn't have a ton of faith in their offensive line. Well, whenever you force a team to throw the ball a little bit deeper, which Sissonville is clearly not afraid to do,
right.
But whenever you force a team to do that, what happens? The pressure starts getting to you. The quarterback has to start moving their feet. You got to throw from the run a lot more, and that made Blaylock a little just enough uncomfortable to where he started making bad decisions. He started forcing the ball, but through 3 quarters, I was really impressed by the Blaylock kid from Sissonville. I thought he made really good decisions. He had 3 drop touchdown passes, and only one of them ended up being a score for him when it come down to it. So, but Scott done a really good job of being able to come out of the locker room with a game plan and sticking to that game plan.
Now let's shift gears, talk about tonight's contest. Number 1 in the state in Class AA, the Independence Patriots have made their way from Raleigh County down to Skyhawk Field. And I'll tell you what, the Skyhawks have their hands full tonight.
Yeah, you're watching probably the best team in AA, and unfortunately they're not in black and gold. The Independence comes in, they can beat you in many different ways. They can beat you with their defense from their pressure up the middle. They can beat you with their linebackers by being able to get pressure on you and stop run games. On offense, they can run the ball, and they can spread the ball around and throw the ball. We've seen this quarterback, Brock Green. He was the quarterback last year as a freshman, and he can really spin the football when he wants to.
Yeah, this is only the second meeting between the Skyhawks and the Patriots. Scott went on the road last year and dropped a 30-24 loss on the road at Independence.
Yeah, and that was a game, if you remember correctly, we thought Scott, we were looking for material to try to fill for most of that game because Independence was just boat racing us.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, about midway through the third quarter, Scott, I guess, found their legs, figured out what they were wanting to do, and turned it up, and it ended up being a one-possession game that Scott just about arguably could have won if it wasn't for a couple of mistakes. So the different animal here tonight. You don't have the type of weapons that you've had in the past with the receivers that we've had, but there's still enough here to where you can make this into what you want to do.
All right, Scott High Band has made their way out to the field during their pregame show, and we'll have the national anthem here in just a couple minutes. But we'll go ahead and take a 2-minute break, and we'll be back with the head coach of the Scott Skyhawks, Jeremy Dolan, after this. You're listening.
Health began as a small clinic with a simple yet powerful purpose: to care for our neighbors right here at home. From the very beginning, it was about people showing up for each other, building trust, and staying connected. Today, Access Health is serving thousands across southern West Virginia. But what makes us different isn't just the care we provide, it's who provides it. Our team was born here, trained here, and lives here. This is what community looks like. This is Access Health, by the community, for the community, always.
With Erie Insurance here at Caldwell Insurance Agency, I want to provide you with the best customer service available. I want to provide you with coverages that nobody else can provide you with, along with affordable rates. I promise you, when you come in this office, we will take better care of you than anybody else. Provide you with the best auto insurance, homeowners insurance, and life insurance. I want our family to be able to take care of your family, and I promise you we will be able to do that here at Caldwell Insurance Agency.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy trails, fuel up the way West Virginians do, at Little General Stores. We're proud to be part of your ride. Rooted in West Virginia and built for the back roads. Little General Stores. Fuel your adventure the West Virginia way.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
At Thornhill Auto Group, you always get more.
More selection, more brands.
Plus more of the people you know and trust.
With coverage you can count on.
Come experience a better way to buy at Thornhill Auto Group.
Coca-Cola Company.
This is 92.5.
Bank pregame show. Join us now as the head coach of the Skyhawks, Jeremy Dolan. And Coach, the Skyhawks got things turned around last week and had a pretty good showing on the road at Sissonville.
Yeah, I thought we played real well. The first half there was still a little bit of bumps in the road. I think we turned the ball over once and, just didn't execute on another possession. And then defensively, we had a little bit of trouble in the back end as far as getting some coverage there for a minute. But I thought Coach Elkins did a great job of making some adjustments in our coverages for the second half. I think got their quarterback a little bit confused, and we ended up picking him off twice in the second half. And then, we got to really pound the ball on the ground. I thought Nate Easterling had a good day running the football. I thought Mason Brown had a really good day running the football. And, you can't do that without those guys up front blocking. So I thought the offensive line played real well, and then Cooper Grant and Ryan Neal both did an excellent job as far as lead blocking for either Nate or Mason.
Mason, he had a lot of yardage, just pure effort. I mean, they would stop him, but he just keep moving his feet and moving forward.
Yeah, and that's a testament to how hard he worked in the offseason. He was one of the kids that was here every day and working and getting stronger. And, I like to say, Mason paid his dues. He came in here, as a freshman with the idea that he'd like to be a running back. But at the same time, when you got an All-State kid and Preston Cooper in front of you and then another All-State kid and David Finnessy in front of you, it makes that a little hard. So, but Mason did what was best for the team, and he played offensive line and helped us in that area. And, he came in with the mindset this year that he wanted to win the starting tailback position, and he did that. I mean, in the offseason, like I said, he lifted and got stronger. So being 215 pounds and, running pretty fast as he can, helps him run through tackles, especially if we get him moving downhill. We get him some good lead blocks.
Offensively, your quarterback kept the ball and ran it more, like you mentioned. There was some good effort there as well.
Yeah, that we've had the luxury the last 4 years of not really having to, run our quarterback a whole lot, just a few things here and there. And then, we've had the luxury of not having to play him on defense. I think we played Matt on defense, a couple times sparingly throughout the year when we've needed to. But, it's kind of one of those situations when you're 0-2 and, you're looking at, still hoping to make the playoffs. You got to kind of pull out all the stops. So, we went in with the mindset that we were going to use the quarterback counter and allow Nate to help keep the defense on its toes, and then we also ended up starting him on defense as well because we're at the point in time where, like I said, it's win at all costs. So I thought he did a good job running the football. He's a tough kid. He showed that last year when he stood in the pocket, and he would take a whack here and there, but he did a good job sticking his foot in the ground and lowering his shoulder when he needed to and picking up those yards.
Chris Barrett and I were talking at half, and we felt like the defense needed to make some changes. And like you said, they made some changes, and it showed very much in the second half.
Yeah, I think, like I said, Coach Elkins did a great job as far as making some adjustments in the back end of the defense and how we were playing in coverage. Took away a lot of what the young man from Sissonville thought he was seeing in the first half, and so he was, I think, a little bit confused in the second half with what he was getting. And then, I thought the guys up front played pretty good. We got a little bit of pressure on the quarterback too. That helps also when you're getting some pressure from your front seven guys. But those two freshmen, J.O. Sampson and Braden Woodrum too, made a huge difference rotating in on the defensive line. They're the kind of guys that are young and hungry, and they're not bad football players. They're just they're freshmen, so they're learning, and physically they got to learn what it takes to play at that level. But every week they get a little bit better, and they make us better in practice. So it translated over to the game. So I was real proud of them and the effort that they gave too when they came in.
You go from the win at Sissonville, and you've had this past week to regroup and to reset, but you've got the number one team in the state coming to Skyhawk Field to take on the Skyhawks tonight. Yeah,
I mean, it's not going to be an easy task tonight. All you can do is watch film and prepare just like you do for any opponent. It's one of those situations where you're getting a number one team, and you hope that you're playing your best, and hope that maybe they're not so much, and just see where it ends up at the end of the night. So we know we don't take anything for lightly when we play anyone, but for sure when the number one team in the state rolls in, you got to be at the top of your game.
I know they've got a couple of outstanding players. I understand they got a pretty good quarterback. So what have you done with your defense this week to try to make him, or get him rattled up to make mistakes?
Well, the biggest thing is like I said, Coach Elkins does a great job of game planning each week, and we don't just run our defense specifically every week the same for every opponent. So Coach Messer does a good job. He's our scout team coordinator. He goes through, puts all their playbooks together from the film that we get, and we mimic it to the best that we can in practice, to at least show the boys like what they're going to get. So, and then we play it based off of what we're seeing on film and what we expect them to be able to do in the game. So, you just hope, once you go out there that the boys remember what they've been taught and they can execute. And, and like I said, that's the number one team in the state, and they're going to have some athletes. But, again, if you're prepared, we'll see where our chips lie at the end of the night.
What do you tell your team to try to keep their confidence level up to be aggressive on the field against a team like this?
Well, I know that they know it's a daunting task to play someone as good as Independence is. They were junior and freshman heavy last year. They didn't lose much, so this year they're senior and sophomore heavy. I think they returned like 7 or 8 all-state guys, so they know what the task is at hand. But it's one of those things too where you come to West Madison, and they want to play hard in front of their home crowd and give it the best effort they got. And I don't think, like I said, I don't think they're intimidated by any means, but I know that they know it's a big task that, for them to go out and play on Friday night against the number one team in the state. So, but it's also a privilege too. So, you don't get those opportunities too many times in your career. So why not have fun while you're doing it?
You work any on, I know Mason Brown and a couple of the other players suffered some cramps last week. Anything you can do to try to help prevent things like that on the field?
Well, you try to preach to the boys, to stay hydrated and stuff throughout the week. And we have things that we offer, like liquid IVs and things like that. So it's just a matter of trying to keep that in their bodies and having to do it, on a regular basis when they're not with us, because it's just like practice at the beginning of the year when it's hot and miserable, and they show up and they want to suck down water while they're at practice, but, they don't do it throughout the day while they're home and stuff. So it's just one of those things. Again, you got to be preparing your body and your mind each week to get ready to play on Friday night. So, and that's one of the things that we try to emphasize to them each night after practice is go home, take care of anything that's aching or hurt, and to replenish your body with the proper hydration and nutrients that you need.
How are the Skyhawks injury-wise at this point in the season?
Again, we got a few guys that are banged up here and there. Got a handful of injuries that we're nursing. Nothing that's holding anyone outside of Hunter right now with the hand injury. I think he's still probably a week away. I wish it was this week. So he'll probably be ready to go. I figure sometime during our bye week, and then probably ready to play Mingo during homecoming. But outside of that, we're in pretty good shape.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. Coach Jeremy Dolan, the head coach of the Scott Skyhawks. We'll be back with more of our People's Bank pregame show after this. You're listening to Scott Skyhawk Football on WZAC, WZAC925.com, and Video Productions.
Miller Thornhill Auto Group, you always get more.
More selection, more brands.
Plus more of the people you know and trust.
With coverage you can count on.
Come experience a better way to buy at Thornhill Auto Group.
With Erie Insurance here at Caldwell Insurance Agency, I want to provide you with the best customer service available. I want to provide you with coverages that nobody else can provide you with, along with affordable rates. I promise you, when you come in this office, we will take better care of you than anybody else. Provide you with the best auto insurance, homeowners insurance, and life insurance. I want our family to be able to take care of your family, and I promise you we will be able to do that here at Caldwell Insurance Agency.
Before you hit the hiking trails with your crew, make a quick stop at your local Little General convenience store. We've got the snacks, drinks, and gas to keep you going. Because every great hike starts with a little planning and a lot of snacks. We're proud to be part of your journey, rooted in West Virginia and built for the road ahead. Little General Stores. Fuel your adventure the West Virginia way.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us. New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us. New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
In Marshall University, and then he decided to go into the military. So we pay our respects to Scotty Albridge tonight, and also to those who were on hand tonight. They honored those that are currently serving, who have served in the past, and we know there will be many here tonight that will serve in the future our nation's armed forces, and we truly give our respects to all them. Chris Barrett?
Yeah, 100%. I'd like to give a special shout out to my brother-in-law, who is a member of the Marine Corps. He's currently stationed out in San Diego. He works on avionics on helicopters, and he'll be home very, very soon for a little bit before he ships off to Japan. So,
well, appreciate that. And I know we've got several probably listening out there tonight, and our hearts and thoughts are with you guys as well. Let's go ahead and take a look at the starting lineups tonight. And let's first of all take a look at the defensive starting lineup for the Independence Patriots.
Starting up front, going from left to right, starting with the defensive end. Number 22, a junior, Isaiah Conley. Number 70, a sophomore, Carson Jones. Number 76, a senior, Isaac Redden. Number 69, Landon Burleson, a senior. And rounding out the defensive line on the right defensive end will be number 8, Landon Riddle, a senior. The linebackers will be number 12, Silas Nelson, a senior. Number 11, a senior, Landon Fillon. And then number 27, a junior, Talon Adkins. The three defensive backs will be number 21, a senior, Caden Bradbury. Number 13, a senior, Christian Linksweiler. And then a sophomore in number 16, Brock Green at safety.
And now let's take a look at the offensive starting lineup for the Scott Skyhawks tonight. Getting the start at center will be a senior, Thomas Cripps. The two guards will be seniors, Jaden Smith on one side, Ethan Bowe on the other. Starting tackles tonight for the Skyhawks will be senior, Jaden Brown on the right, and junior, Eli Gillespie on the left. At tight end will be Jeremiah Peanut Brown. He's a senior. Also starting tonight at wide receiver will be senior, Caden Sharps, and also getting the start tonight, another senior is Ryan Neal. The running backs tonight for Scott will be senior Mason Brown, and the halfback will be Cooper Grant. He's a junior, and the starting quarterback will be the senior Nate Easterling.
Moving over to the offensive front four, the Independence Patriots up front, going left to right. Left tackle will be number 68, a senior, Alex Blankenship. Number 77, Charles Accord, a sophomore, will play left guard. At center, number 64, a junior, Levi Fallon. At right guard, number 55, Aiden Sweetster. He's a senior. And at right tackle, a sophomore, number 75, Jaden Shuck. The wideouts will be number 13, senior Christian Linksweiler. Number 21, senior Caden Bradbury. Number 18, senior Jason Laxton. And then in the backfield will be a flanker, tight end, extra blocker, number 69, Landon Burleson. He's a senior. Then you'll have number 12, Silas Nelson, a senior at running back. And then the signal caller will be a 6'2" or 221-pound sophomore, Brock Green.
And now let's take a look at the starting defense for the Skyhawks. Up front at defensive tackle will be junior Eli Gillespie and junior Moose Miller. Defensive ends will be Mason Brown on one side. He's a senior. Ethan Bowe, the senior, gets on the other side. Linebackers tonight for the Skyhawks on the outside will be senior Jeremiah Peanut Brown and Cooper Grant, the junior, on the other side. The two middle linebackers will be senior Jaden Smith and the junior Charlie Ball. At quarterback tonight will be Caden Sharps, the senior. Ryan Neal on the other side, also a senior. And the free safety tonight will be Nate Easterling. Head coach of the Scott Skyhawks is Jeremy Dolan. Head coach of the Independence Patriots, John Lilly. We'll step aside, take a break, and we'll be back with the opening kickoff for tonight's contest between your 22nd ranked Scott Skyhawks and the number 1 ranked Independence Patriots. We'll be back with more after this break on the Skyhawk Sports Network.
Something fresh has arrived in Madison. Market on Main, a new regional destination.
Before you hit the hiking trails with your crew, make a quick stop at your local Little General convenience store. We've got the snacks, drinks, and gas to keep you going. Because every great hike starts with a little planning and a lot of snacks. We're proud to be part of your journey, rooted in West Virginia and built for the road ahead. Little General Stores. Fuel your adventure the West Virginia way.
Kickoff is next on WZ.
Years, Little General Stores has proudly served West Virginia, fueling families, friends, and communities across the Mountain State. To celebrate our golden anniversary, we're giving away $50,000 to thank you, our loyal customers. Little General Stores, 50 years strong and just getting started. Years, Little General Stores has proudly served West Virginia, fueling families, friends, and communities across the Mountain State. To celebrate our golden anniversary, we're giving away $50,000 to thank you, our loyal customers. Little General Stores, 50 years strong and just getting started.
At Stevens Auto Center in Danville. That's right, we've got the best deals on new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Fords, as well as a great...
Why choose Thornhill Auto Group?
It starts with selection.
10 quality brands.
All from a name you've trusted for years.
Plus, a great selection of pre-owned.
And don't forget, practically every vehicle we sell comes with Thornhill's Value Plus warranty.
It's coverage you can count on.
Come experience a better way to buy
at Thornhill Auto Group.
Burnside Hardware.
Your locally.
With Erie Insurance here at Caldwell Insurance Agency, I want to provide you with the best customer service available. I want to provide you with coverages that nobody else can provide you with, along with affordable rates. I promise you, when you come in this office, we will take better care of you than anybody else. Provide you with the best auto insurance, homeowners insurance, and life insurance. I want our family to be able to take care of your family, and I promise you we will be able to do that here at Caldwell Insurance Agency.
That was almost a good 4th of July, maybe, fireworks presentation. No thoughts?
Sure.
I'm just kidding, of course. But anyway, the Skyhawks are on the field. Skyhawks tonight wearing those new white helmets with the Skyhawk logo on each side. Black tops with gold numerals and black pants with the nice black and gold and white stripe down the side. And they have Skyhawks or Hawks on the Skyhawks on the chest. And they are going to meet the captains now on the field. Are going over to meet the Independence captains. For Scott, it will be number 34, Mason Brown, number 11, Caden Sharps, number 56, Jaden Smith, and Who's the last one? He turned his, by the time I
Nate
called his.
Easterling.
And number 11, Nate Easterling.
Number 6, Nate Easterling.
I'm sorry, number 6, Nate Easterling.
Your captains
So then we got the 4 captains out there as
Brown,
well for the Independence Patriots. They are meeting with the officials at midfield on this Military Appreciation Night here at Skyhawk Field. And the coin toss has been made. I'm not sure. I didn't see him signal. Did you, Mr. Barrett?
Scott
looks like
elected, or Independence won, or Scott won the toss.
And they're going to take the ball.
And they will take the ball.
And Independence will be kicking from our right to left. So, and we'll get this game underway. Big matchup for both of these schools tonight. The Patriots trying to stay on an undefeated run, while the Skyhawks are trying to pick up their second win of the 2025 season. Nice crowd on hand tonight for the Skyhawks. A pretty good crowd come over from Raleigh County, from over Cold City way, to cheer on the Independence Patriots. Now the Skyhawks make their way to the field. Back deep will be number 11, Caden Sharps, and number 3, Ryan Neal. Then they've got a secondary group along about the 30-yard line, and then the guys up front will be lined up around the 47, 48-yard line. For the Patriots, they are teeing the ball up. It will be, looks like number
8, Landon Riddle.
Okay. So Riddle has it teed up, and they are ready to kick it away to the Skyhawks. So my understanding, this young man has a heck of a leg. He just takes one step up and over. It will come down at the 20. Ryan Neal takes it across the 25, up across the 30, and he is wrapped up across the way. And that's where the Skyhawks will put it in play. 1st and 10 at their own, looks like about 33-yard line.
I can't tell what happened there. It looked like Rhino and Caden Sharps ran into each other.
Oh, goodness.
At the end there, and that's what kind of stopped Rhino long enough for them to corral him over there.
Ball spotted at the Scott 33. Skyhawks will send a receiver out wide to the near side. Will be Sharps. They'll send the receiver out wide to the far side. Easterling from the gun calls the numbers. Mason Brown to his left, and a jump and a flag on the first play from scrimmage in tonight's ball game. And the officials go over and huddle up to discuss which side moved first.
Both sides moved.
Yeah, I know they did.
For Scott's moving backwards. So they kind of believe, I think it's going to be on them, but both sides definitely moved.
Yeah, for sure. So the officials still talking things over. And now here comes the umpire. It will be offsides against the Patriots. So that'll cost them 5 yards. It'll be 1st down and 5 now for the Skyhawks. Easterling comes over, gets the play call from the Scott bench, now makes his way back to the huddle. Here come the Skyhawks. Come to the line. They will bring twin receivers near side. Easterling will go under center this time. Easterling takes a snap, hands it off to Brown. Brown's got some room. He spins off one, but he's taken back immediately. He got up to the line of scrimmage, but then tried to spin and was taken backwards by an Independent Patriot defender.
No gain on the play. And I will say, Joe, in my personal opinion from watching this Independence team, it's going to be very hard to run the football if you line up in a power look like the power I they just lined up in. Not saying you can't do it. But.
Here comes the Skyhawks. Ball near the near side hash mark. Easterling goes under center once again. Takes a snap, turns and gives it to Ryan Neal. Neal across the 40, and he's hit immediately at the 41 and goes down. Gain of 3 on the play. It will be 3rd down.
Ryan Neal on the carry.
Yeah, that time they run kind of a variance of the Maryland I right there where they bring 2 fullbacks in. It was Mason Brown and Cooper Grant, and then let Ryan Neal dot the I at the back there. And Ryan finds a little running room before being shut down.
3rd down and 2 for Scott. The ball at the 41-yard line. Ryan Neal will line up wide to the far side. Easterling will go under center. 8 seconds on the play clock. Easterling takes the snap. Once again, hands it off to Mason Brown. Brown's up the middle, trying to get some yardage to get to that first down marker. And let's see how much forward motion they give him. It's going to be close, and he will pick up the first down.
Yeah, very fortunate there. They gave him forward progress just enough to pick up that first down. As I said, not a lot of running room in there in between the guards where Scott's trying to run the ball right now.
1st and 10, Scott. Ball at their own 44-yard line. Easterling going to line up under center once again. 3 backers. 3 running backs in the formation for Scott. Single wide out to the far side. Easterling takes a snap, turns, hands off to Mason Brown. He goes right, back to left, dives forward across the 45, up near the 46-yard line, and it looks like that's where they're going to spot it. He'll only pick up 2 yards, but it'll be 2nd down and 8 for the Skyhawks.
Yeah, that's where Scott needs to attempt to run the football if they're going to do it here tonight. They're going to have to do it outside the tackles because Independence is not afraid to bring both of those middle linebackers down to the line of scrimmage and put pressure on the interior offensive line to pick up their assignments to try to stop the running game.
Play clock at 12 and rolling. Skyhawks to the line. Neal lines up wide to the far side. Looks like Sharps to the near side. Under center, the quarterback, Easterling, takes it, hands it off to Mason Brown. Once again, he goes off right. He'll pick up at least a yard, maybe 2. And it's going to be 3rd down and 6 on the gain of 2 on that one.
Brings up a third down
and 6
for the Skyhawks.
Ball now at the Scott 48-yard line. As we mentioned, we came on the air, the Independence Patriots, those nice red, white, and blue uniforms, white tops, red numerals, red pants, and a white helmet with the Patriot logo on each side. Scott wearing all black tonight except for the helmets that are white. Easterling goes under center. No, he's lined up from the gun this time. Easterling takes a snap, drops back, wants to pass, fires across the way, and it's dropped over there by Caden Sharps.
Easterling's pass.
Yeah, pass. They were trying to run a little stop route right at the marker, and Caden Sharps, the linebacker over there, outside linebacker for Independence, does a really good job of forcing Caden to the outside, and then that pass from Nate Easterling was just on the back shoulder to where he could not get to it and crowd in.
2 backs back as the Scott punt team comes on. It will be, looks like number 21 and number 13, Caden Bradbury and Christian Linksweiler. And the snap back, a nice spiral. It's going to go out of bounds down near the 5-yard line. Scott gets a nice spot out of that. They're going to spot it at the 6. So the Patriots will start this opening drive with their own 6. That was a heck of a punt once again by Ron Neal.
Yeah, coffin corner style right there, just angled it to the sideline. And as you said, Joe, got a perfect spiral out of it and was able to land that thing right inside the 10-yard line down at around the 7, it looks like, is what they finally took a step up.
I was going to say, they moved it up. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 8 after they initially marked it back at the 6. That is probably more realistic.
Yeah.
Anyway, the Patriots set and ready to go. Quarterback takes it, and they catch him in the backfield. On the carry will be number 12 for the Patriots, Silas Nelson. And no yardage gained on that play. It will be 2nd down and 10. Calling the signals is the sophomore quarterback, Brock Green. All the Patriots looking toward the Independence bench. Green from the gun, hands off to the lone man in the backfield. He gets around, he breaks away, he's across the 25-30. He's on his feet. It took a couple of Skyhawks to bring him down at the 30, but that was a big gainer for the Patriots.
Yeah, you're going to see a lot of this pistol formation out of the Patriots, and you're going to see a lot of tempo.
And they're going quick. Brock Green from the gun. Takes a snap, hands it off to the same guy once again. This time they catch him at the line. He'll fall forward probably for a couple. And on the carry is number 12, Silas Nelson. Gain of 3 on the play, 2nd down and 7. And they are lined up, ready to go. They are going with a hurry-up offense. Green from the gun, hands it off once again, too, and he gets around. Nobody touches him. He's across the 50, still on his feet at the 40, 35, and they finally brought him down. And on the tackle was none other than number 6, Nate Easterling. And that was a touchdown-saving tackle because Walker coming out of there, or Nelson rather, and he was gone.
Yeah, you've seen 2 plays on this drive already where the offensive line has opened up big holes, and that one was no different right there. Opened up a gigantic tractor, semi-truck size hole where he was able to get up the field, get into the secondary.
1st and 10 for the Patriots. They're in Scott territory at the 32. Snap, hands it off to Nelson once again. Nelson runs into a big wad and falls forward. He'll pick up at least a couple more. Gain of 3 on the play. 2nd down 7 now for Independence.
Again with the carry, brought down by a host of Skyhawks.
Ball moves down to the Scott 28-yard line. 2nd and 7. Green from the gun. Takes a snap, drops back, wants to pass, rolls left. And a whistle stops the play.
It's going to be 5 on Scott for offsides. They were attempting to make a substitution, and it's something that they're going to have to do really quick.
Offside Scott.
5-yard penalty.
So that will take it from 2nd and 7 down to 2nd and 2. Moves the ball down to the 23-yard line. Patriots set and ready to go once again. Brock Green from the gun. Takes a snap. Fakes the handoff. Green keeps it. Runs in. He goes to the left. He'll pick up the 1st down and more as he'll be down to near the 16, 17-yard line.
Green with the quarterback keeper.
Yeah, zone read here. Read option where it looks like it's going in, and as much as they have went to Silas Nelson, Scott goes after him, but takes the bait, and Green just pulls it from the stomach and goes around the left side and is able to get about 6 yards.
1st down and 10 for the Patriots. Green from the gun, lone backfield. He keeps it. He'll run, and he is caught from behind by Scott's number 29, Ethan Sanders.
Quarterback keeper.
But he gains 2 on the play.
By number 29.
Looks like they're going to spot him with 3 down to the 15-yard line. So it'll be 2nd down and 7 now for Independence. Quarterback with the lone running back takes it, hands it off to Nelson. They catch him in the backfield. He may lose a yard or 2 on that one. On the carry, once again, Silas Nelson. But a gain of a yard, or a loss of a yard on the play. 3rd down and 8 now for the Patriots. Patriots getting the call, play call from the sideline on the far side of the field. Now the receiver tightens up a little bit on the near side. Green from the gun. Green drops back, wants to pass, rolls right. Under some pressure, gets out there, still has the ball, and they take him down for the quarterback sack back at near the 20-yard line.
Yeah, really good job in coverage there by the Skyhawk defense. Looks like he was wanting to go to the corner out in the corner of the front pylon of the end zone, but Scott does a really good job of rolling their safety to that side and shuts that down, and even does a really good job of taking away the stick route about 5 yards up the field.
Landon Riddle, the kicker, he's going to attempt a field goal. And the ball's down. The kick is away. It's going to come up short. And it is. Oh, it's good. It went through. It barely went through. And that was a 20?
Should be a
30. It's a 34-yard field goal?
Yeah.
Anyway, a 34-yard field goal by the Patriots. And they'll take a 3-0 lead with 3:58.
Sorry, 36.
36-yard field goal.
Really good job there of the Scott defense stepping up and being able to shut the doors a bit but not break that drive. Gave up 3 really big plays right there, but was able to really figure it out there at the end once Independence got into the red zone. And especially on the quarterback rollout, that gave Herbert Hoover a lot of fits in week 1 on that primetime Thursday night game. Hoover wasn't able to really figure it out, but Scott does a really good job of shutting it down.
And Riddle will tee it up.
And Trista Wilder. Once again, your
Is that number 3 or number 8?
Number 8. His jersey's a tad crinkled up.
Okay, apparently. He's got it teed up, ready to kick off to the Skyhawks. And once again, kicking from our right to left. Here's the kick. This one's on the ground, end over end. Scott will pick it up and have to fall on it. It is number 12 for the Skyhawks. Hunter Woodruff. That can't be right, is
That's
it?
21.
21, okay. Grant tried to pick it up, couldn't hang on to it, fumbled it, had to fall on it, and that will give Scott the ball at their own 29-yard line. 1st and 10, Skyhawks.
Yeah, one of them end over end kicks on the ground, just kind of rolling out there, and then Cooper tried to pick it up and run with it and fumbled it just a little bit, but makes the wise decision to just fall on top of it and say, and I give up.
Easterling heads to the huddle with 15 seconds on the play clock. Here come the black and gold to the line of scrimmage. 1st and 10, Scott. Easterling from the gun, takes a snap, hands it off to Mason Brown. Brown caught in the backfield. He'll go down for a loss. And back there making the stop is number 68.
Mason Brown on a carry loss
on the stop is Alex Blankenship for the Patriots.
Looks like they're going to give him a loss of about 1.5.
Yeah, we'll call it a yard. 2nd down, 9.
2nd and 11.
Thank you. I've had a bad week. I'll just go ahead and throw it out there. Here we go.
That
Easterling.
math ain't mathing.
You're right. Easterling under center. Takes it, turns, hands it off to Brown. Once again, this time it is Cooper Grant, and he is thrown down for a loss in the backfield, a loss of another yard. 3rd down and a long 12. How's that? Will that work?
Taken down in the
What are you shaking your head about?
Brings up a
Play
3rd
call
down for the Skyhawks.
3rd down and 12. Easterling once again comes over and gets the play call from the Skyhawk offensive unit. Ball on the near side, hash mark. Ryan Neal lines up wide to the near side. Peanut Brown lines up wide to the far side. From the gun will be Easterling and Mason Brown to his left. Snap, drops back, wants to pass. Throws it out to Brown. He catches it. He's at the line of scrimmage, original line of scrimmage. He breaks a tackle. He has a 1st down and more. He's across the 50, 45, 40. Still going down the far sideline. Finally brought down near the Independence 25-yard line. Big run, or pass, run, and catch and run for the Skyhawks.
That's what Scott's going to have to do. They're going to have to try to get the ball out in space. They see just a little swing pass, and Easton's literally looking down the field, sees nothing open, so he just swings it out due to pressure to Mason Brown. Mason does a really good job of being able to corral that in, and he's able to break one tackle and get around the far sideline over there and get into Independence territory and get in the red zone.
1st and 10, Scott. Ball at the 25, Independence. Easterling's going to go under center. 3 running backs. Turns, hands it off to Ryan Neal. Neal runs into a wall of white jerseys before he can get to the line of scrimmage, and that's going to be a loss of a yard on the play. 2nd down and 11.
Loss on the play.
Skyhawks waiting on the play call. Plenty of time on the play clock at 25. Here comes Easterling. They need to get some signals. Easterling does more running between the huddle and the sidelines.
I think that's by design. So
it
that
probably
way
is.
Slow this game down with as fast as Independence likes to go.
Here comes Scott. 1 minute, 10 seconds on the play clock. Easterling under center, turns. He wants to pass. Fires one downfield. It is no receiver even in the area. It was apparently intended was Ryan Neal, but
no, it was actually Peanut Brown.
Oh, where did Brown go?
Peanut. He was on his break. He got tripped up and fell, and just was nowhere in the vicinity. And Easterling threw it prior to seeing him falling.
Wasn't there. 3rd down, 11. Skyhawks trail the Independence Patriots 3-0. 1 minute, 2 seconds on a stop clock here in the first quarter at Skyhawk Field. Twin receivers for the Skyhawks come to the near side. Single wide out to the far side. Easterling from the gun. Mason Brown to his left. Takes a snap, drops back, wants to pass. Rolls right. He's under a ton of pressure. He'll throw it away to keep from being sacked, and he's still tackled back at the 40. but that'll be an incomplete pass. Brings up 4th down and 11 for Scott.
Yeah, that's going to be intentional grounding too. And that's going to be a penalty at the spot of the foul. Didn't make it. The pass did not make it back to the line of scrimmage.
Unload that baby. Intentional grounding charged against the Skyhawks. That'll be 4th down and a mile now instead of 4th and 11. They'll bring the ball back to, now they'll start marking the penalty off at the 39. Penalty is marked off, and they'll spot the ball at the 44-yard line of Independence. And I think they'll bring Ryan Neal on to punt. Neal will stand back at his own 40, 44, 45-yard line. Ball snaps from the 44 of Independence. Nice snap. And a high spiraling kick. And, wow. All over Caden Sharp. Sharp's trying to get back there to down it. And the official standing there, no flag. So it will go out of the end zone, and Independence will take it at their own 20. 31 seconds. And we have a timeout. No, let's see what's going on here. There's some discussion between the officials down there. The flag. There's a flag against Independence. Now they're taking the ball back and marking it off against the Patriots. Still not sure what that call was.
There was a little bit of extracurriculars going on after the play over here. It looked like there was a block that was far after the whistle.
Yeah, I thought so. But anyway, they take the ball back to the 10. So the Patriots will start this time at their own 10. Last drive, they started at their own 8. Here come the Patriots on the bench. 31 seconds showing on the clock here in the first quarter. Skyhawks trail 3-0 after Landon Riddle come on and kicked a 36-yard field goal. Patriots set and ready. Green from the gun. Walker, Nelson, the lone running back. Green from the gun. Takes it, fires a pass to the other side of the field. It was low, and it will be incomplete. Clock continues to roll at 21 seconds to go in the half.
How does the clock continue to roll with an incomplete pass?
Well, that's what I thought, but it's still rolling. Green from the gun, takes a snap, wants to throw it again. Hail Mary's one down the field. It's going to come in, and it is going to be caught at the 45 of the Scott Skyhawks.
Complete to Caden Bradbury.
And they stopped the clock that time, 2 seconds showing on the clock. Independence has it 1st and 10 at the Scott 45-yard line. That pass was on the money.
Yeah, you can't get much
better
in sync
accuracy,
than that.
yeah. And I mean, the receiver was wide open and caught it on the fingertips on the way down the field. They are going to let the clock expire. That'll be the end of the first quarter. The score, Independence Patriots 3, the Scott Skyhawks 0. You're listening to Skyhawk Football on WZAC and the Skyhawk Sports Network and Video Productions.
Why choose Thornhill Auto Group?
It starts with selection.
10 quality brands.
All from a name you've trusted for years.
Plus, a great selection of pre-owned.
And don't forget, practically every vehicle we sell comes with Thornhill's Value Plus warranty.
It's coverage you can count on.
Come experience a better way to buy
at Thornhill Auto Group.
What we do here is more than just a job. We make a lasting impact every day. The architecture, engineering, and field services professionals at Thrasher are providing the know-how to make projects successful. Whether you're just starting out or looking to advance, you'll find career paths that align with your goals and a company that's committed to your growth. At Thrasher, it's more than just another day on the job. It's the foundation for a better tomorrow.
Skyhawks on the Skyhawks Sports Network.
1 quarter in the books. The Patriots on the field ready to get going, and the snap back to Green, throws it away over to the far side. It's complete. Goes up the side. He breaks a tackle. He may go all the way into the end zone, and that will be a pass, catch, and run. And scoring the touchdown for the Patriots is number 7, Kellen Vyers.
Yeah, you want to talk about welcome to the second quarter. That's just a screen pass outside. It's just a quick pass out to the left side. Throws it out there, and then the Byers just makes the first guy miss, and he's off to the races.
Patriots on to kick the extra point. It'll be Riddle. Kick is up, and it is good. 11 minutes, 54 seconds to go in the first half. And Independence has jumped out to a 10-0 lead. We'll step aside for a quick break here on the Skyhawks Sports Network.
Tackle tough jobs this fall with a new Steel MS250 chainsaw. Now get $50 off retail and get this powerful saw with an 18-inch bar for just $399.99 during the 2025 Steel Fall Promotion now through December 30th at Burnside Hardware. Clear fallen leaves like a pro with the Steel BG56 gasoline leaf blower. Save $20 and take one home for just $219.99. See the full line of Steel gasoline and battery products of Burnside Hardware in Danville. Burnside Hardware, your hometown Steel dealer.
School's in, and so are the savings at the brand new Thornhill Auto Outlet on the Thornhill Motor Mile, US 119 in Logan at Fountain Place Mall, right next to Tractor Supply. It's Sydney, and we're kicking off our back-to-school bash with hundreds of vehicles to choose from, all priced and moved. And here's the bonus. Mention this commercial and get a $250 gift card with your new vehicle purchase. Your road to total savings just got closer. Stop by our new location at Fountain Place Mall in Logan for a test drive today, or start shopping at THORNHILLAutoOutlet.com, where there's a vehicle for everyone. 304-752-4007. People in the team.
WZAC-FM, Danville, Madison.
Quick kick. Skyhawks pick it up back at the 10-yard line, get across the 15, and get up to about the 18 or 19-yard line. And looks like they got up to the 20, and that's where the Skyhawks will put it in play, first down.
You want to talk about rolling your sandwich on the green from about 40 yards out. That's exactly what
I did not
Riddle
see the
just
kick.
did. He kicked it, and Ryan Neal originally thought it was going to go out of bounds, and it hits probably a yard and a half inside the field of play and just kind of scoots right back into the middle, and Rhino has to pick it up and then take off with it.
Scott trails 10-0. Here come the Skyhawks. Easterling from the gun.
False start.
And a false start on the Skyhawks before they even really get set. So that's going to cost them 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 15, and the ball moves back to the Scott 15-yard line. It's actually back at the 15 and a half, almost to 16. Here comes Scott out of the huddle. Easterling from the gun. Grant moves over to the left side. Easterling fires a pass. It is complete to Caden Sharps. And they're saying he was down. The ball came loose. Independence thought they had a fumble, but Scott completed the pass. Good for yard and a half, 2 yards.
It'll be about 7 yards after the penalty.
Oh, that's right. So it'll be 2nd down and 8 now for the Skyhawks. The ball is spotted at the Scott 23-yard line. Easterling from the gun. Actually, Easterling's going under center. Takes a snap, turns, hands off to Cooper Grant. Grant trying to get across the 25, and it's a push and shove between the black and gold and the red, white, and blue. And he will pick up 3 on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 5 now for the Skyhawks.
Yeah, got a little help there from the offensive line, come up and give him a little late shove, allow him to pick up an extra yard, a yard and a half there. But as we've seen here early, Joe, just not a lot of running room for the Skyhawks here early on.
Skyhawks will bring 3 receivers, 2 to the far near side, 1 to the far side. Easterling from the gun. Takes a snap, drops back, wants to pass. He keeps the pass. He's caught in the backfield. He'll go down for the sack. Thought he had some open room, but they caught him as soon as he made the first step, took him down. It'll be 4th down and 9 after a loss of 4 on the play.
You're seeing here early that when they put Scott in 3rd down, it doesn't matter if it is 3rd and long, 3rd and short, they are bringing pressure, and they're bringing pressure from everywhere. And that time they sent 8, and Scott just could not block to give Easterling time to find somebody.
Ryan Neal back to punt for the Skyhawks, stands back at his own 10, brings the ball in, gets a nice spiraling kick away. It is over the head of the receiver, and he's just going to let it roll. And he picks it up, and he's trying to run with it. He's picked up a couple yards. Scott has him surrounded, and they finally bring him down at the 33, 34-yard line. But he acted like he was just going to let it roll, and in the last second picked it up and took off running. On the return was number 13 for the Patriots. That is Christian Linksweller. But he tried to fake out Scott and paid off for a handful of yards. So, ball at the Independence 34. They'll be on the far hash mark. They'll bring twin receivers near side. Green goes from the gun position. Back there with him is Silas Nelson. Green takes a snap, hands it off to Nelson. Nelson up the middle, eludes a couple of Skyhawks, finally brought down on a tackle by Scott's number 60. That is Braden Woodrum. Gain of 3 on the play. Gain of 4 on the play. Green takes it, drops back, wants to pass, looking downfield, fires it away, complete at the 50 to number 13. He is taken down by Scott's, I believe that's Ryan Neal. I haven't seen Ryan Neal makes a stop, but that will be a big first down for Independence. Ball was caught at the Indy 49. He'll carry it across. They'll spot it at the Scott 46-yard line. Green takes it, fakes the handoff, throws the pass to the far side. He's got some running room. He's broken one. He's all the way in the end zone, untouched virtually. Once again, that is number 7 on the carry, Kellen Byers.
Yeah, just the same play they scored from a little bit ago where they just throw it out, 46-yard touchdown pass.
44.
46. But just one of those things to where they just run the exact same play. They just throw it out there, quick pass out. They've got the slot receiver comes up, picks up the block on Ryan Neal, and then it's off to the races for Byers.
And Riddle is on to attempt the extra point once again. Snap is back, kick is away, looks good from here, and it is good. And the Independence Patriots jump out to a 17-0 lead over the Scouts. We'll just keep it here. I'll tell you, today was a day of ribbon cutting festivities in the community. Started out about 10 o'clock down at Danville. New business in town, Dr. Detail. And they do everything from a quick wash and sweep of your car all the way up to ceramic, if I can get it out, coatings on your vehicle. Don't laugh at me. I've had a tough week, man. And then Market on Main had a ribbon cutting at noon today for the new farmers market at Main Street. And we'll talk to Virgil Underwood and a couple of them here at the half. Patriots set and ready to kick away to the Skyhawks. Kicking from our left to right. Riddle has it teed up. That is, kick is away. High end over end kick. It will be fielded at the Scott 10. It is Ryan Neal coming up the field. He eludes a couple of tacklers. He'll make his way up to near the 30, and they'll spot it at the 29-yard line. First down, Skyhawks.
Ryan Neal on the return. Your Skyhawks will start on the 29-yard line.
8:29 on the game clock here in the first half. Independence leads the Skyhawks by a score of 17-0. Had a gentleman from Florida call into the radio station there right before we went on the air and said he has bought the Park Avenue property and he's going to tear it down and start from scratch and build a new restaurant down there. So we'll see what happens there. He's supposed to be in town next weekend to get things started. Easterling goes from the gun, takes a snap, hands it off. Nope, keeps the ball, comes to the near side, up across the 30 to the near side, taken down. But Nate Easterling on the carry for Scott. He'll gain 3.
Gain of about 4.
He does a really good job right here of making the defensive end, which is Riddle, miss. As you can see right here, just kind of does enough to get back to the inside and cuts it in. Looks like he's going to pick up about 4 to the 33-yard line.
Anyway, it is second down and a long 6 for the Skyhawks. 7:51 on a turning clock here in the second quarter. Skyhawks come out of the huddle. Single wide out to the near side. Twin receivers to the far side. Easterling from the gun. Takes a snap. Hands it off to Mason Brown. Brown runs into a wall of white jerseys at the line of scrimmage. Gain of a yard on the play. Third down and 5 now for Scott.
Scott's just not doing a good job at all of picking up blocking assignments. When they do run these outside zone plays, the defensive end, who is supposed to be chipped at least by 21, Cooper Grant, is not being chipped, and he's just having a clear shot coming in, diving in to get to the legs of Mason Brown.
Here comes Scott. 12 seconds on the play clock. Twin receivers, far side, single receiver to the near side. Easterling goes from the gun, calls out the play. And Scott's going to have to take a timeout on the confusion. 6:53 to go in the first half. Independent 17, Scott 0. We'll be back in a minute here on the.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy trails, fuel up the way West Virginians do at Little General Stores. We're proud to be part of your ride. Rooted in West Virginia and built for the back roads. Little General Stores. Fuel your adventure the West Virginia way.
At Thornhill Auto Group, you always get more.
More selection, more brands.
Plus more of the people you know and trust.
With coverage you can count on.
Come experience a better way to buy at Thornhill Auto Group.
It's the saucy summer of barbecue at Tudor's. Tender pulled pork, smothered in 3 delicious new sauces. Sweet teriyaki, savory and thick. Carolina Gold, tangy and bold. Honey sriracha, hot and spicy. Topped with our creamy coleslaw. Sweet teriyaki, Carolina Gold, honey sriracha. Tudor's Biscuit World's pulled pork barbecue is bursting with flavor. Awesome sauce.
Mayberry cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Fanta is a registered trademark of the Coca-Cola Company.
And now back to more Scott Skyhawk Sports on Z92.
Skyhawks set and ready to go. Mason Brown goes in motion. He'll actually go back to his position. Now we have another man in motion. Quarterback drops back. Easterling fires one down the field. He has got Caden Sharps. He had the ball and a flag at the receiver. Looks like he's going to be defensive pass interference on the Patriots. If you look at the replay by Video Productions, Sharps came from the far side of the field, down the field, and he was pushed before he touched the ball by a Patriot defender. And that is going to be an automatic first down. What, Mr.? You've got the smirky looks tonight. What? What did I miss?
I mean, I'm happy it happened, but I think that was a little bit of a gift for the Skyhawks there.
May have been. Twin receivers, both sides for Scott. Easterling from the gun. Nate takes the snap, fakes a handoff. He'll roll right. He's caught in the backfield. He'll go down for a loss on a quarterback keeper. Loss of 2 on the play, 2nd down and 12. Ball now spotted at the Scott 47-yard line. 6:25 on a rolling clock here in the second quarter. Skyhawks trail Independence 17-0. Patriot defense set and ready. Here comes the Skyhawks out of the huddle. Twin wideouts to the Scott side of the field. Single wideout to the Patriot side of the field. Easterling from the gun, drops back, wants to pass, fires one across, and it is in and out of the hands or off the hands of Caden Sharps. Incomplete. 3rd down.
Yeah, that's one Caden's going to tell you all day long he's got to have. He just let it get into his body there, and it hits off his shoulder pads, just comes out. That's one you got to secure with your hands out front and take off up the field, because he had some room to catch it and then get up the field.
3rd down and 12. Ball at the Skyhawk 47-yard line. Here come the Hawks. Once again, same formation. Easterling from the gun. Easterling. And Ryan Neal didn't catch the call. He was 10 yards down the field before the ball was snapped. Flag cost Scott 5 yards.
He was right. He was calling for the ball because he was open, but there was a reason he was
wide open. I give him credit for that. He just went about a hand clap too quick. 5-yard penalty against Scott. 3rd down and 17. That will move the ball back to the Scott 42. Here comes Skyhawks out of the huddle. Once again, they go with the same formation.
I bet they cover Ryan Neal this time.
I bet they do too. Easterling takes snap, drop back, wants to pass. Fires one down the field to Easterling. It is intercepted, but he was out of bounds. Thank goodness. Number 21 on the catch for the Patriots. That is Caden Bradbury. He's caught a couple passes already, but he was out of bounds. That brings up 4th down and 17 for Scott.
Brings up a 4th down.
5:52 on a stop clock. Independence 17, Scott 0. Ryan Neal back on to kick for Scott. Stands back at his own 29, 30-yard line. Snap is back. A high kick bounces at the 32, goes out of bounds, and they will spot it at the 28-yard line. I think Scott got a good spot. So it will be Independence football once again. They lead it 17-0. Here come the Patriots offensive unit to the field. They'll bring 3 receivers to the near side. Single running back. I believe it's Nelson back there with Brock Green, the quarterback. Green from the gun. Takes a snap, hands it off. Right up the middle, they catch him as he crosses the line of scrimmage, and he goes forward abruptly. He'll gain 4 on the play, 2nd down and 6.
Gain of about 4.
Runs into a wall of Scout jerseys. Patriots already reset and ready to go. Same formation. And he wants to throw it. Quarterback rolls left. Still on his feet. Throws it way downfield. A whole host of. And the ball is deflected. It will go incomplete. It was a 3-on-3 battle back here. What was you pointing at?
We don't have anybody covering this outside receiver, and if their quarterback's paying attention, it was a streak route down the sideline for a touchdown.
Oh, okay. That's a lot to point at. So you need to cover those. 3rd down and 6 now for Indy. Twin receivers to the near side, single wide out far side. Quarterback fakes the handoff. He's under some pressure. Hail Mary's one down the field. He's got a man wide open, and they catch it at the 27. He is taken down by the quarterback for, actually, looks like, yep, that's Nate Easterling making the stop. Easterling got up slow, but they will spot the ball at the Scott 17, 18-yard line.
49 yards.
And quickly up the middle, and the runner breaks the tackle. He goes into the end zone for a touchdown. That is going to be number 12 on the carry. That is Silas Nelson. And that was good for
18
yards. Riddle on the kick. 4:44 showing on the clock. Ball is down, kick is away, it is good. And the Independence Patriots, number 1 in state class AA, jump out to a 24-0 lead. Take a break. We'll be back with the kickoff after this on the Skyhawks Sports Network.
Why choose Thornhill Auto Group?
It starts with selection.
10 quality brands.
All from a name you've trusted for years.
Plus, a great selection of pre-owned.
And don't forget, practically every vehicle we sell comes with Thornhill's Value Plus warranty.
It's coverage you can count on.
Come experience a better way to buy
at Thornhill Auto Group.
What we do here is more than just a job. We make a lasting impact every day. The architecture, engineering, and field services professionals at Thrasher are providing the know-how to make projects successful. Whether you're just starting out or looking to advance, you'll find career paths that align with your goals and a company that's committed to your growth. At Thrasher, it's more than just another day on the job. It's the foundation for a better tomorrow.
92.
Riddle has it teed up and ready to kick it away, and the kick is on the ground once again to Scott. They'll let it roll back. They'll pick it up at the 20, 25, and he will go down at the 26-yard line. On the return of the ball is Mason Brown. Independence jumps out to a 24-0 lead over Scott. 4:39 to go in the first half. Scott has the ball at their own 28-yard line. Skyhawks huddle. Here come the Skyhawks, the black and gold set, and they'll send a wide out to the far side. Easterling will go under center. Takes a snap, turn, pitches back to Ryan Neal. Neal gets around one set of tacklers up to the 30, and he will gain 2 on the play. Second down and 8.
Gain of about 3 for Neal. Second down.
You will give him 2 or 3?
3, because they actually had it spotted at the 27.
Okay. Gain of 3 on the play. Second down and 7. Easterling back into the huddle for Scott. Clock rolling at 4:05 to go in the half. Patriots lead it 24-0. Skyhawks will send twin receivers far side. Easterling will go under center. Takes a snap, turns, hands it off. Nope, keeps it. He's in trouble. He rolls right. He'll go down for a sack all the way back at the 26-yard line.
I don't know if that was a design keeper or if something happened.
It looked kind of weird, really. Loss of 4 on the play. Third down and 11 now for Scott. Play clock turning at 21. Like I said, I've had a rough week, man. Play clock, is that? You had your Wheaties or something before you came to the game tonight. That's all right. Go ahead and laugh. I don't care. I didn't say what you think I said. And we have a timeout on the field. Skyhawks take a timeout. 2:59 to go
Patriots 24, Scott 0. We'll be back with more after this with Black and Gold football.
Why choose Thornhill Auto Group?
It starts with selection,
10 quality brands,
all from a name you've trusted for years.
plus a great selection of pre-owned.
And don't forget, practically every vehicle we sell comes with Thornhill's Value Plus warranty.
It's coverage you can count on.
Come experience a better way to buy
at Thornhill Auto Group.
What we do here is more than just a job. We make a lasting impact every day. The architecture, engineering, and field services professionals at Thrasher are providing the know-how to make projects successful. Whether you're just starting out or looking to advance, you'll find career paths that align with your goals and a company that's committed to your growth. At Thrasher, it's more than just another day on the job. It's the foundation for a better tomorrow.
Main Street in Madison.
WZAC-FM, Danville, Madison.
Skyhawks have it 3rd and 11. Easterling from the gun, drops back, wants to pass, throws it out in the flat to Mason Brown, and he spins off one, gets back to the 30. That's going to bring up 4th down, and all that running was a gain of 3 yards.
Yeah, it was actually a really good job of gaining that because he had to make 3 people miss right at the point of the catch just to be able to get around and get up to the 30-yard line.
2:33 on a stop clock, and now the Patriots take a timeout. We'll just keep it here. So, anyway, coming up the half, we've talked to some of the staff of Boone Memorial Health about the Market on Main that opened up today. It's been talked about for a long time, and it became a reality today. They had several concerts. They'll have more concerts beginning at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, I didn't know it was happening again tomorrow, too.
Yeah.
I really didn't know that. I worked at our clinic today on Main Street and walked out. And
wondered why all the traffic was
there. I mean, I knew about it, but I realized what it was, but there was way too many people for me to even go down there and attempt to check it out. So
yeah.
I'll wait till January to walk down there and see what it's about.
Here come the Independence Patriots as it is 4th down, and Scott will be forced to punt. Ryan Neal will go back as the punter for Scott. Skyhawks set, and looks like the Patriots are set. Oh, it's a high snap over the head of the punter. He is going to be caught in the end zone. They're going to throw a flag because Neal just kicked it back through the end zone. And that is going to be more than likely a safety against Scott. The officials are talking things around. A flag was thrown back near the goal line. But it was a terrible snap way over the head of the punter. And now they call a safety.
Safety on the play.
So now they have jumped out to a 20.
0 Skyhawks.
26-0 lead. So it's a bad snap on Scott. Cost them 2 more points. And Scott will have to punt it away at their own 20-yard line. .226 to go in the first half. And Scott hung in there with them in the first quarter, but the second quarter has been disastrous. Okay, I thought you had to punt it, but they're actually allowing.
In high school, you can
tee
it up, but it's from the 20.
It is Tucker Breelove rather, has it teed up for Scott. Now the official as
Scott didn't have enough players on the field, so I think they took a timeout. So it's timeout 12. Scott, we'll take a 30-second timeout. 26 for the Patriots, 0 for the Skyhawks. We'll be back with more Black and Gold football action after this break.
Before you hit the hiking trails with your crew, make a quick stop at your local Little General convenience store. We've got the snacks, drinks, and gas to keep you going. Because every great hike starts with a little planning and a lot of snacks. We're proud to be part of your journey, rooted in West Virginia and built for the road ahead. Little General Stores. Fuel your adventure the West Virginia way.
Let's get back to the action. Here is the voice of the Scott Skyhawks, Joe Linville.
When you think things are going south, they really go south. Scott had to call a timeout. They didn't have enough players on the field. 2:26 to go in the first half, and the Independence Patriots lead the Skyhawks 26-0. Tucker Breelove has it teed up, ready to kick it away. And here comes the kick. It is a high end-over-end kick. It will bounce, go out of bounds over near the 40-yard line across on the Patriots side of the field. And we'll see where the officials spot it. And they made us back them up and make them kick it again. I get Breelove's, he's trying to keep it away from one of the return guys.
Penalty on the play.
So now Scott will re-kick it from the 15.
They will back up and kick again.
So Tucker will re-tee it. Maybe. Well, now is he coming off the field? No, that's Mason Brown coming off. Well, now the officials are still discussing things. Apparently they're going to give.
I think their Independence has decided to
take it.
And, no, I don't know.
This has been a confusing game. And now Scott's going back like they're going to kick it again.
I think we all just need halftime.
Yeah, I'm like you. Let's just run the clock and go to the locker room and regroup.
So now they're going to mark it at the 15. And that's where they'll kick from. Okay.
Yeah, really. Good question there, Mick. And now Scott will come and tee the ball up. It will be Tucker Breelove. Now he's putting it on the ground. That was his tee. Now he's got a football. And he will be kicking from his own 15-yard line. I'm ready for a halftime break here in this ball game. Tucker Breelove and the Skyhawks will kick it away after that safety on the bad snap to the punter. And the kick is up and over, bounces on the ground. It is taken at the 50 by the Patriots. He's got some running room. He's still on his feet back to the 30. And they finally bring him down at the 20, around the 27-yard line.
I believe that was number 18, Jason Laxton was the return man for the Patriots.
And they're going to spot it at the Scott 29-yard line. 1st and 10, Patriots. 2:18 showing on the clock here in the second quarter. I think everybody is ready for halftime. Patriots will bring a wide receiver out to the near side. Green will go from the gun. Nelson, the running back, he'll hand it off. No, fakes, throws a pass across the way, and they tackle him. Nice job over there by Peanut Brown, making the stop as soon as they make the catch. He falls forward, and they're not going to get any yardage on the game.
Yeah, that time they tried to run that same play they scored the 2 touchdowns on. the quick pass out to the far sideline to Byers, and that time Peanut does a good job fighting through.
Quarterback takes it, hands it off. Up the middle is the Nelson, and they'll bring him down at the 25.
Silas Nelson.
Clock continues to roll at 1:45. It'll be third down and 6. Independence getting the play call from their side of the field. Green, the quarterback, goes from the gun, rolls right, wants to throw it. He's under some pressure. He'll throw it away as he was under a ton of pressure from Mason Brown.
Yeah, was attempting to get the ball to Caden Bradbury, who he had wide open down here at about the 15-yard line, enough for a first down, but just overshot him because he wasn't able to get, due to the pressure, wasn't able to get his shoulders squared back around to be able to deliver a good ball.
It is fourth down and looks like more like fourth down and 5.
It is because they spotted the ball at the 24.
And the quarterback, they're going for it, throws it wide open to number 7. He's still on his feet, and he will go down inside the 10. Number 7 is Kellen Byers. He's already got a couple of touchdowns in the game tonight. And he was wide open down inside the 20, makes his way down to about the 8-yard line. Actually, they spot it more like the 9. It is first and goal. And number 12, he'll be into the end zone for the touchdown. 9-yard run by Silas Nelson. That'll be his second touchdown of the ball game.
Yeah, just does a really good job. You get a number 75 for Independence, which is the right tackle. Jaden Shuck pulls right there and is able to take out the defensive end for Scott and allow the Spring Nelson to be able to make one move, get over to the far sideline, and is able to get into the end zone.
Riddle will attempt to kick the extra point. Ball down, kick is away. It is no good. It was low. And the kick will fail, but the Patriots will jump out to a 32-0 lead.
I think it was actually may have been blocked. Somebody got a hand on it there. Peanut Brown, maybe.
But anyway, we will just keep it here because they'll be on the field in no time, ready to get this thing. I think they want to get the locker room as well. Number 1, Independence leads Scott 32-0, 52 seconds to go here in the second quarter.
Yeah, I'd venture to say that if I'm Jeremy Dolan, I probably tell, after they take this kickoff, I'll probably tell Nate Eastling just to take a knee and let's head to the locker room and try to regroup.
So we'll see what the Skyhawks can do on the kickoff. Patriots kicking team already making their way to the field. I believe that's number 3 kicking. We've been calling him Riddle, Landon Riddle, but that is number 3. That is Cuthbert. Here comes the kick. It is a high spiraling kick. It will be taken by Scott at the 10, across the 15. And he goes down at the 20, about the 24-yard line. I think it was Ryan Neal on the return. And it will be first down Scott. 46 seconds to go in the half. Ball spotted at the Scott 25. Skyhawks huddle up. And it will be interesting, Chris, to see what Scott does on this play. They may hail one down the field trying to get on the board. Who knows? Sharps kind of limps out to the wide receiver position. And he'll take a snap, take a knee. I'm impressed. Now this will be the last play of the half. Play clock and game clock are the same.
I think you can get away with just not even running another play if you really didn't want to.
Yeah, Scott will take a knee. Come on, Nate. Let's just go ahead and do it and get it over with. Takes a snap, takes a knee, and that will be the half. The score, the
score at the half.
Independence Patriots 32, the Scott Skyhawks 0. We'll step aside, and we'll be back with more after this. You're listening to Scott Skyhawk Football on WZAC, the Skyhawk Sports Network, and Video Productions.
There's a place where innovation becomes transformation, where you'll find that education is not just about learning, but about being excited to learn. A place to feel at home. Pursue dreams and prepare for careers. Build lifelong friendships. And a place where you'll be encouraged and mentored along your journey. Discover your future. Get ready to soar. The University of Charleston.
Boom Memorial Health makes me feel valued as an employee because I have a voice. If I see an issue, they listen to that issue. They take that problem serious and move forward on a solution.
The people here made me feel like I was part of the team, a part of the family, because that's what it is here. It's a family. And I think that's one thing that our leadership team tries to be inclusive. They make people feel like they're valued and they're appreciated. After 2 years with the company now, I can honestly say I still feel like it was the best decision I've made. So while I chose Boone, I'm happy that Boone chose me too.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
I'm Chris Miller, and I'm proud to sponsor productions like this one that showcase the best of this great state. School pride runs deep here. Friday night lights, crowded gyms, packed auditoriums. It's what makes this such a great place to live and work. So be true to your school. And at Dutch Miller Auto, we're there with you. Because when we build on our young people, everybody wins. I'm proud to lead the way as we bring out the best in West Virginia. I'm Chris Miller, and enjoy the game.
Score big this fall with GoMart. Every Saturday through the end of October, GoMart Rewards members earn triple points on all purchases. And while you rack up on rewards points, be sure to scan the QR code in-store for more ways to win. Each scan is a chance to score the ultimate tailgating package with a $200 GoMart gift card, tailgating supplies, and more. GoMart is your hookup for the football season. Visit the GoMart app or GoMart.com to learn more. GoMart is the official convenience store of WVU Athletics.
I need all the wins, yeah. Ain't no L's, I gotta get a no call and quits, yeah. Gotta keep on moving no matter how hard it gets, yeah. Better move out the way, cause I'm coming with harder hits. My head is as hard as a brick, but I'm harder than all of it. I don't think they really wanna come, I guess the one that got a finger run up in a grenade. I ain't never been there when you compare.
Was approaching the Madison Development Authority.
have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
At Thornhill Auto Group, you always get more.
More selection, more brands.
Plus more of the people you know and trust.
With coverage you can count on.
Come experience a better way to buy at Thornhill Auto Group. At Thornhill Auto Group, you always get more.
More selection, more brands.
Plus more of the people you know and trust.
With coverage you can count on.
Come experience a better way to buy at Thornhill Auto Group.
Calendar notifications, emails, texts. These are all distractions. They take your attention away from the road, away from stoplights, sudden braking, and unexpected hazards. Distracted driving is dangerous to you and others. And if you're caught with a phone in your hand, it will cost you a minimum of $100, or even worse, it could cost a life. Keep yourself and others safe on the road. Put the phone away, or pay. This message is brought to you by the West Virginia Governor's Highway Safety Program.
Geno's is spicing things up with 2 new specialty pizzas featuring our new hot honey sauce.
Our hot honey pizza is topped with red pepper flakes, sliced Italian sausage, jalapenos, and onions.
The sweet heat pizza features slices of Italian sausage, green peppers, and onions.
Both are drizzled with our signature hot honey sauce.
Hot honey, it brings the heat.
Sweet heat, the perfect balance of spice and sweet.
2 bold new flavors, available for a limited time at Geno's Pizza and Spaghetti House.
Everything begins with water. From our cool mountain springs to the winding streams working their way through the hills and into our rivers. Just like water, progress starts small with a vision, a plan, and an impactful project. Because when we invest in the foundation, we build stronger communities. The Thrasher Group. Building stronger communities together with you.
You would direct your attention to the field. For Boone County's finest, your stop, Skyhawk Marching Band.
On the field in Madison, West Virginia, please welcome the Scott High School Marching Band. Now let's get down to business here. I want to talk about a town with a fierce commitment to community, heritage, and hope for the future.
notifications, emails, texts. These are all distractions. They take your attention away from the road, away from stoplights, sudden braking, and unexpected hazards. Distracted driving is dangerous to you and others. And if you're caught with a phone in your hand, it will cost you a minimum of $100, or even worse, it could cost a life. Keep yourself and others safe on the road. Put the phone away or pay. This message is brought to you by the West Virginia Governor's Highway Safety Program.
Memorial Health makes me feel valued as an employee because I have a voice. If I see an issue, they listen to that issue. They take that problem serious and move forward on a solution.
The people here made me feel like I was part of the team, a part of the family, because that's what it is here. It's a family. And I think that's one thing that our leadership team tries to be inclusive. They make people feel like they're valued and they're appreciated. After 2 years with the company now, I can honestly say I still feel like it was the best decision I made. So while I chose Boone, I'm happy that Boone chose me too.
I never thought this would happen.
When disaster takes control of your life,
we got you.
Get it back with a single call to the team that shows up fast to make things right. ServPro, like it never even happened.
There's a place where innovation becomes transformation, where you'll find that education is not just about learning, but about being excited to learn. A place to feel at home. Pursue dreams and prepare for careers. Build lifelong friendships. And a place where you'll be encouraged and mentored along your journey. Discover your future. Get ready to soar. The University of Charleston.
Struggling with high school? The Mountaineer Challenge Academy in Kingwood and Montgomery provides the structure to help you succeed. You can earn your high school diploma in 22 weeks. Call us today or visit wvchallenge.org.
What we do here is more than just a job. We make a lasting impact every day. The architecture, engineering, and field services professionals at Thrasher are providing the know-how to make projects successful. Whether you're just starting out or looking to advance, you'll find career paths that align with your goals and a company that's committed to your growth. At Thrasher, it's more than just another day on the job. It's the foundation for a better tomorrow.
Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. The crowd, the yell in the background till you know it. Bring them out, hey. Bring them out, yeah. Bring them out, hey. Bring them
Independence Patriots leads the Scott Skyhawks by a score of 32-0. And Chris Barrett, we got any stats from the first half?
I
know they're not pretty, but
we'll start off with Independence. 24 plays for 325 yards, 13.5 yards per play. 11 first downs, 1 of 3 on third, 1 of 1 on fourth downs, 13.5 yards per play for Independence. Brock Green, the sophomore quarterback, 7 of 10 for 217 yards, 2 touchdowns. Silas Nelson, 11 carries for 103 yards, 2 touchdowns. Kellen Byers, 4 catches for 107 yards, 2 touchdowns. And then Linksweiler, 2 catches for 65. Then Scott, 26 plays for 65 yards, 48 of those again come on the swing pass to Mason Brown. 2.5 yards per play, 3 first downs, 3 of 10 on third downs. Nate Eastling, the senior quarterback, 3 of 9 for 59 yards. Mason Brown, 6 rushes for 7 yards, 2 catches for 52. Ryan Neal, 3 carries for 5 yards.
You know, Scott hung with them. They held the Patriots to a field goal in the first quarter, but then the second quarter opened up and they scored 4 touchdowns on Scott. So that was the difference of the first half, and Scott just they need to put a little more effort and zeal into their second half play here at Skyhawk Field tonight.
Yeah, I mean, now if and I've been in this situation as a coach, baseball doesn't have a halftime, of course, but you've had those between inning powwows where you look at your guys and you say, now it's time to either to fight and show that you've got something in you, or you just lay down and not care. And right now that's what you're kind of seeing. You're at that point. If you're Jeremy Dolan in the locker room, you say, do you all care? No, we'll just go ahead and go home.
And let's take a look at some scores across the state of West Virginia. Frankfort leads number 7 Tucker County 35-0, that game in the fourth quarter. Bluefield and Woodrow Wilson all tied up at 21 at the half. Petersburg leads Tyler Consolidated by a score of 14-13, that game in the third quarter. Oak Glen trails Toronto, Ohio 26-0, that game in the fourth quarter. Doddridge County leads Ravenswood 26-0. Polka trails South Harrison 36-24. No score on the Sherman Riverview game. Roane County trails Williamstown 26-14, that game at the half. Logan leads Wayne 25-6, that game in the third quarter. James Monroe leads Liberty Raleigh 35-14, that game in the third quarter. Berkeley Springs and Smithburg, Maryland, no score. Braxton County leads Ritchie County 9-0, that game in the third. Buffalo leads Tulsa 26-0, that game in the third. Clay County leads Sissonville 34-14, that game at the half. And Moorfield trails Strasburg, Virginia 34-0, that game also in the third quarter. The officials, go ahead.
Real quick while we have a second, while I'm also thinking about it. If you get an opportunity tomorrow, Skyhawk Baseball will be hosting a car wash from 10 to 2 at Advanced Auto in Danville. And we'll be there with buckets. If you can't stop, just throw out some donations if you can. And if you haven't seen our video that we've posted, we are working yet again to try to turf the field, to try to improve the field as much as we can. So if you've seen it on Facebook and you want to help or know someone that wants to help, just get in contact with me or Crystal Cook. And I want to give a big shout out to Crystal Cook and JJ Hanley real quick for coming down and putting the video together and helping us out, try to make this pipe dream that we've had since I took over in 2020, help try to make it a reality.
And I promised some of your players I would be there, so
you better.
They'll bring buckets of water and throw on my head if I don't come. And Scott will be kicking off here to begin the second half as the Independence Patriots lead Scott 32-0 as we get ready to begin the third quarter play. And Tucker Breelove has it all teed up, ready to kick it away. And here comes the kick. It is a low bouncing kick. It's fumbled at the 30, picked up by number 13. He goes back to the other side of the field, turns upfield. He's got some room across the 40, and they're going to bring him down. Looks like up near Scott say they have the ball. And I believe it's Independence ball.
Yeah, there's no signal
No
like
signal,
there's going to
yeah.
be anything, change of possession. So.
And they'll return the ball up to the 44-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, Independence.
About a 14-yard return there, but thankfully Scott was able to shut that down because it could have went for a lot more.
Yes, it could have. 1st and 10, Patriots. They'll bring triple receivers to the near side. Brock Green, the quarterback from the gun, calls the numbers. He's empty backfield. Throws a pass out in the flat to the near side, and they'll pick up about 4 yards on the carry, or on the pass. It was completed to Silas Nelson. That kid can run or catch pass.
Yeah, he's very versatile. That is for sure, and he's the kind of the Swiss Army knife for them.
Patriots set and ready to go once again. Twin receivers near side. Green drops back. Little flank pass out here to number 7. They catch him, and they're going to throw him down. Maybe got back to line of scrimmage. Maybe a loss of a yard.
Yeah, I think they're going to get him at the line of scrimmage, that last little lunge there. But great job there by Ryan Neal fighting through the block that was being thrown by number 21, the receiver out there, which is Caden Bradbury. He fights through it and is able to come and get that tackle. We've seen that play go for big touchdowns twice.
3rd and 7, same formation lineup for Patriots. Drops back, wants to pass, and he pumps it. He's going to keep it. He runs to the left. He's got a wide open field over there. He can pick up the 1st down, and I'm sure they'll give him the spot, even though his knees hit.
They're going to give him
They're going to give him the spot, and he'll pick up a 1st down.
Green scrambles. 1st down, Patriots.
They'll move the ball up to the Scott 46-yard line. Same formation once again. Twin receivers near side. Brock Green from the gun. Green pumps one down the field. Got a man wide open. He catches it at the 25, and he's going to speed into the end zone for another touchdown. This time it is number 13.
That time Scott bit on the quick screenplay. You can see here they fake the screenplay, and that leaves Linksweiler wide open down the sidelines. And Nate Eastling's the only man down there as they bit on the pump fake, and it's an easy touchdown for Linksweiler.
Kicker on to kick the extra point. Ball is down. The kick is away, and it is good.
Green's pass was complete.
So they will jump out to a 39-0 lead.
39, Patriots, 0.
And we'll take a 30-second timeout, and we'll be back with the kickoff after this on the Skyhawks Sports Network.
Before you hit the hiking trails with your crew, make a quick stop at your local Little General convenience store. We've got the snacks, drinks, and gas to keep you going. Because every great hike starts with a little planning and a lot of snacks. We're proud to be part of your journey, rooted in West Virginia and built for the road ahead. Little General Stores. Fuel your adventure the West Virginia way.
And now back to more Scott Skyhawk Sports on Z92.
Chris Barrett, we knew it was going to be a long evening when number 1 Independence rolled into town this evening, but things are not getting any better for the Skyhawks.
No, and right now, like I said, what kind of heart you got?
And there's a kick on the ground, and it is taken by the Skyhawks at the 32, across the 35, still on his feet at the 40, gets up near the 45. On the return for Scott is Mason Brown.
Yeah, he's going to get about 20 yards on the return-ish here, as it was a low grounded kick. It just kind of bounced right up into his stomach, and he's able to take it forward up to about the 45-yard line.
Scott out of the huddle. comes to the line. They'll bring twin receivers to the near side. Single wide out to the far side. Nate Easterling from the gun. And they'll hand it off to Mason Brown. He goes forward, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's going to be it.
Taken down in the backfield.
No gain on the play.
No gain.
And if you're Scott right now, I mean, now's the time to just try to bring out plays to see if if it works, and
bring the rabbit out of the hat.
Yeah, wrinkles, and now's the time to kind of open up your playbook and see, will this work? Because this is a good defense. It's still the first team defense out there for Independence. Good time to see if something works and if it doesn't, because not much tonight has worked so far.
Fortunately for Scott, they'll get a break next week. They'll have their open week, and then 2 weeks from tonight, we'll have homecoming. Here comes a two-man in motion and a flag. Illegal motion against for Scott. Had 2 players in motion. That'll cost them 5 yards. But anyway, get the open week next week, and then Mingo Central will be here 2 weeks from tonight for homecoming 2025.
And for all those listening, I will be the big man and say that I messed up earlier and said that homecoming was next week, and it was not. And Joe corrected me.
It's the open week, so we all get a break.
We'll go ahead and put that on record that Joe corrected me for once.
For the first time.
No.
Here come the Skyhawks out of the huddle. Plenty of time on the play clock. Twin receivers to the near side once again. Far single wide out to the far side. Easterling from the gun. Easterling takes a snap, drops, wants to pass, fires one down the field. It is complete to the near side, and that will be complete to Ryan Neal up near the 40. Where are they going to spot it?
46.
Up to the 46-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 9 now for the Skyhawks.
Pickup of 6 yards, just a little out route from Ryan Neal. And Nate Easterling does a good job of finding him there.
Skyhawks are all huddled up.
Scott right now is just trying to fight to get over the 50. They've not ran a single play in Independence territory yet.
Here comes Scott. Receiver to the near side, twin receivers far side. Easterling from the gun takes the snap. Oh, and he drops it, and he just falls on it. He is clobbered and tackled immediately for the loss. And he's laying on the ground, slow getting up, finally gets up.
Loss of 6 on the play.
He was a little rattled, and he's coming to the – I don't know if they'll take him out of play.
Well, they're going to hunt anyways.
Yeah, okay. So it'll be 4th down and 15 for Scott. And they still don't get across midfield. Ryan Neal standing back at his 27, 28-yard line. Good snap. Spiraling kick. It will go taken at the 17 across the 25, 30. Turns upfield on the far side of the field, still on his feet. Finally taken down by a couple of Skyhawks up near the 44-yard line. Number 0 was in there on the tackle for Scott, Tanner Simmons. And then there was another black and gold over there. Made a good tackle, made a good stop. But it'll be Independence football. Flag?
Yeah, flag back here at the 34-yard
line.
line.
I see him now. There's 3 flags on the field. So the officials are huddled up back at the 35, talking things over. And let's see what they call after their meeting back there. Oh, they got 5, all 5 officials, or 5
one
of the
officials just turned around and threw his flag down behind him. So
now there's 4 flags on the field. Yeah. They're telling Independence to stay on the sideline. Here comes the official. Personal foul against Independence. Personal foul against Scott, offsetting penalties. All of that.
So are we going to re-kick, I assume?
Now all the officials go back and pick up their flags. So it must have got a little chippy out there.
We're going to re-kick.
And they'll bring the ball back. Scott will have it 4th down and 15 at their own 40, and Neal is back to kick once again. Scott makes a couple substitutions, or maybe it's just linemen getting out to the line. Skyhawks set and ready. Oh, a high snap, but he pulls it in. Spiraling kick. It will bounce at the 30-yard line, bounces up, and this time Independence just lets it roll inside the 20, still rolling, and it'll go all the way back to the Independence 15-yard line. Scott let it roll down to they were trying to make some air behind it to keep it rolling, but it will be 1st and 10 Patriots at their own 15. 7:14 to go in the third quarter. Scott trails 39-0. Patriots take it, hand it off to the lone running back, comes up the middle, still on his feet across the 20, finally goes down, and they will spot it at the 20, the 19-yard line, it looks like. Gain of 3 on the play, second down and a long 7. Green, the quarterback, takes it, hands it off to Nelson. He's got some running room. He breaks 3 tackles. He is going to be gone all the way, wide open at the 40. He'll go all the way to the end zone on a 81-yard touchdown run.
Silas Nelson on the carry. Touchdown, Patriots.
Who was that on the run once again?
Silas Nelson.
Nelson, 81 yards. 6:31 showing on the clock. And this game has been all Independence. Kicker is on. The ball is down. The kick is away high. End over end kick. And that will be good for the extra point. The score, Independence 46, Skyhawks 0. We'll take a 30-second break. We'll be back with more after this on the Skyhawk Sports Network.
West Virginia.
Before you hit the hiking trails with your crew, make a quick stop at your local Little General convenience store. We've got the snacks, drinks, and gas to keep you going. Because every great hike starts with a little planning and a lot of snacks. We're proud to be part of your journey, rooted in West Virginia and built for the road ahead. Little General Stores. Fuel your adventure the West Virginia way.
You're listening to the Scott Skyhawks on Z92, MS Skyhawks Sports Network.
Action in Skyhawk Field tonight. The top-ranked Class AA team in the state, Independence Patriots, leads the Scott Skyhawks 46-0. 6:31 remains in the third quarter. Patriots have it teed up. Here comes the kick. It is a high. Oh, that one's going out of the back of the end zone. What a kick. He booted that baby. So Scott will get the ball at their own 20-yard line. And that guy put the foot into that one. They're still trying to catch the air. And Easterling goes into the huddle. Top of the ninth. The score, Cincinnati Reds 7, the Chicago Cubs 4.
Go Cubs.
Go Reds. Skyhawks have receivers spread out wide. Cooper Grant moves over to the right. Easterling takes it, hands it off to, I believe that was Mason Brown. He goes virtually nowhere.
Well, they're going to give him a yard.
Half a yard. They didn't move it much.
We'll take any yard.
Oh, we'll take anything we can get in this ball game for sure. 5:48 on a rolling clock.
If I could fudge the numbers and say it was a 6-yard carry, I would.
Oh, yeah.
Doing anything fun this weekend?
Getting my car washed. Going to the Danville Hawks homecoming game on Sunday. Easterling from the gun. Takes a snap, drops back, looking to pass. Rolls right, throws it out. Complete to Mason Brown. Out inside after the 20, gets out of bounds up around the 27, 28-yard line. They're going to spot it. Looks like at the 28 and a half. It's going to be about a yard and a half on third down.
I know that he's got a little bit of happy feet right now with the pressure that's on him, but Peanut Brown was wide open over the middle of the field. He ran. They ran a little underneath, a little flood concept over top, and Peanut had nobody around him. If Nate could have just found him.
Skyhawks bring twin receivers near side, single wide out far side. Easterling from the gun, drops back, wants to pass, throws it out. It is off the fingertips of Caden Sharps, incomplete, and then Sharps was nailed back there. That was going to be behind the line of scrimmage anyway. Brings up 4th down and 2 now for the Skyhawks.
Scott Wisely going to punt this.
Ryan Neal up on the punt. Clock rolling at 4:05 to go in the third quarter. Taking their time, plenty of time on the play clock. Showing a blitz. Ball back. Here comes the defenders. Nice high spiraling kick. It will be taken at the 41. And he's across the 45, still on his feet. Breaks the tackle. Gets across the 50. Taken down at near the Scott 40. And Ryan Neal standing back there talking to the officials. Not sure what's going on there. Was there a flag? Didn't see one.
They're talking about it.
Yeah,
there is a flag back at the 20.
I see one now on the other side of the field over there. There's a couple flags over there. So Scott's.
There's also one up here beside the official at the.
There's flags all over the field now. They're just on the other side of the field. Face masking against personal foul.
Roughing kicker.
Roughing the kicker against the Patriots. And they're saying run the clock. And that will give Scott a first down at their own 43-yard line. The game clock is rolling. 3 minutes to go in the third quarter.
And that'll drive Coach John Lilly nuts tonight. You know, you're up 46-0. There's no need to take that penalty right there and try to block the kick. I mean,
first and 10, Scott. Ball at their own 43-yard line. 2:30 on the game clock rolling here in the third quarter. Skyhawks trail 46-0. Easterling takes it, throws one downfield. It is caught at the 50. He breaks a tackle across the 45. They get into Patriot territory.
That play right there has been open all night. It's just that Nate Easterling hasn't had the time to try to find Peanut Brown. They run a little.
Well, we got a timeout. Yep, apparently an injured player.
And Nate's hurt.
Yeah, he is. Ben Bush down attending to the quarterback. I'm trying to see what's ankle, foot. I'm not sure. Got an official timeout because of the injury. Now he sits down on the ground. Stop the clock at 2:05 to go here in the third quarter. And they are still working with Nate. Here's a replay on Video Productions. Easterling, man, he took a hard shot.
That was a hard shot. I don't know if it was so much late, but I'm more concerned with the
hit.
head or neck area there as he was hit.
He's up on his feet, standing on the sideline.
I don't need another baseball player hurt. Come on now.
So the ball, it'll be first down Scott at the Independence.
So who we got in at quarterback? Is it going to be Peanut? Looks like it.
I would say it is. First and 10, Scott. Ball at the 43-yard line of Independence. Peanut Brown calling signals from the gun.
False start.
Game clock rolling at 1:45. 5-yard penalty against the Skyhawks. First and 15 now for Scott.
Scott making a substitution out here.
Peanut Brown from the gun. Takes a snap, draw. He's going to keep it. Goes right, breaks a tackle. He's got a first down. And he is shoved back hard by Independence, and a flag on the play.
Now it's getting chippy. We're getting a lot of pushing and shoving on both sides here. Now you're getting multiple.
And another flag just flew. Scott coaches are not happy. They're out there chewing out Scott players. So we got an official timeout to iron out this. Nate Easterling is back on the field.
So Peanut gets back to the original line of scrimmage. So gain of 5 right now.
And the 6 officials are all standing out there huddled up talking about this, trying to iron out the situation. But like you said, it's getting chippy from both sides of the field. But in defense of Scott, he was shoved back hard, I thought, by the Patriot defender.
And if you're Jeremy Dolan down there, you know that the tempers are flaring, but
yeah,
you got to tell your team that you
got to keep everything in check.
We haven't shown much heart recently in this game, and now you're showing it for the wrong reasons. And I know that that's your teammate, and a shove you never want to see, but at the same time.
Now we got an official coming over to talk to a Scott coach.
I just wonder if somebody's ejected or not.
I believe that official looks familiar.
Is that Buck?
No, he was a football coach at Scott last year.
Eric McClung?
Yeah,
that's Buck. Buck McClung.
Oh, I've not heard him called Buck.
Yeah, I think someone's ejected from Scott. Yeah.
Number 66 for the Skyhawks. That is Ethan Bowe. Did we get number 21 as well? No, he just went down to. They're spotting the ball. Well, we're still waiting on the official. Okay, here comes the official. He's got 2 flags in his hand. What, did he signal it and we missed it while we was watching the Scott player to go down the sideline?
I'm not 100% sure because they did signal, but I only seen them signal towards Scott's side. But I thought they had called
now they're
offset
marking a penalty off against Scott. They spot the ball at the Scott 40, and it is first down game clock is rolling with 1 minute here in the third quarter. 4th down and 10, 27 it looks like. Easterling, there's a Peanut Brown calling number. Peanut Brown calling signals, handoff, and the running of Scott's Ryan Neal gets around the near side across the 40. 45, they're going to spot it at the 46. Now they give another yard, 47.
It's a 7-yard gain for Ryan Neal.
So it's going to be third down and 20. Play clock rolling at 15 seconds here to go in the half. Play clock at 17 and rolling. So if Scott wants to get a play in, they've got 5 seconds, and I don't think they're going to be able to do it. Peanut Brown calling signals. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter play. The score, number 1, Independence 46, Scott Skyhawks 0. We'll be back with more after this on the Skyhawk Sports Network.
Oh, let the beauty of the season in without the chill. At Window World of Beckley, we bring comfort, style, and savings to your home. Our windows and doors are built to handle West Virginia's wild and wonderful weather, keeping the warmth in and the energy bills low. With energy-efficient windows, expert installations, and affordable financing options, it's time to upgrade. It's never been easier to fall in love with your home again. Call 1-800-WINDOW-WORLD today.
At Thornhill Auto Group, you always get more.
More selection, more brands.
Plus more of the people you know and trust.
With coverage you can count on.
Come experience a better way to buy at Thornhill Auto Group.
For 50 years, Little General Stores has proudly served West Virginia, fueling families, friends, and communities across the Mountain State. To celebrate our golden anniversary, we're giving away $50,000 to thank you, our loyal customers. Little General Stores, 50 years strong and just getting started.
Now back to more Scott Skyhawk Sports on Z92.
Skyhawks have it 3rd and 20. Peanut Brown calling signals for Scott. Cooper Grant moves back to where he was at. Now Ryan Neal moves in motion. And it's going to be Peanut Brown keeping the ball. He'll fall. He trips up, falls forward, flag on the play.
Ethan Bowe, the player that was ejected, is coming back on the field right now. Out of the locker room.
Personal foul, face mask against Independence. So that will allow Scott to pick up the first down, move the ball back into Independence territory. Well, is that not an automatic first down? 3rd and 5 is what they're showing with the sticks on the far side of the field. Peanut Brown calling the numbers. Cooper Grant moves from center to left. Here comes Ryan Neal. And this time a throw and a low throw to Caden Sharps. Sharps wide open, but the throw was low. 4th down and 5. I know I'm still kind of buffaloed over the down call.
How
I don't know.
Okay. It's not a first down because it was 3rd and 20.
Okay.
It's not an automatic first down.
It was just a 15-yard penalty.
Okay. Okay. Yes, we're good. We're good now.
And to make your day, the Reds won. So 4th down and 5. Scott going for it. Peanut Brown calling the numbers. Ryan Neal in motion. Fakes the handoff. Throws it once again. This time complete to Caden Sharps out near the 24-yard line of Independence. And Scott will pick up a big first down and move the sticks.
Yeah, it's a 14-yard pickup. I'm still trying to figure out this.
Here comes Scott, wide receiver to the near side, single wide receivers out to the far side. Peanut Brown with Mason Brown to his right. Comes a man in motion. Oh, and it's bad snap. Peanut Brown has no choice but to dive on it all the way back at the 35-yard line. So a loss of 10 yards on that bad snap. I need to take some center snapping lessons the next couple of weeks.
You got a little bit to work on it.
2nd down and 20. Ball at the Independence 35-yard line. 12 seconds on the play clock. Scott still huddled up.
I was never a center. I don't know if maybe the fact that Peanut's a little bit taller.
Well, Scott's got to move fast. 2 seconds. And they snap it, but I'm sure there's a flag. Yeah, there's flags all over the place. Scott was not set. They were trying to beat the clock. So it'll cost them 5 yards either way. Motion call against the Skyhawks. Second down and
26.
A mile, 25. Second down, 25. Ball moved back to the Independence 40. Here comes the Skyhawks out of the huddle. Trying to move quick. Peanut Brown calling the numbers. Comes Ryan Neal in motion. Brown drops back. Under some pressure, almost intersected off the chest of number 4 for the Patriots. That is Kenner James. He just couldn't hang on to it. Otherwise, that would have been an interception.
Scott's lucky they didn't get another false start penalty because Ryan Neal started in motion and
then he stopped, yeah.
And then started again.
3rd down and 25. Clock rolling. 7:10 to go in the game. Scott will have a couple weeks to regroup as Mingo Central, and they're a pretty tough ball club as well this season.
There's not an easy game on Scott's schedule left.
Yeah, right. Peanut Brown takes a snap, hands it off to Mason Brown. He goes right up into that wad of black and gold and red, white, and blue jerseys to gain a yard. And 4th down and 24. And Skyhawks going for it.
I think I just let the player of the game, Ryan Neal, punt the ball here and just add on to his.
Is that our player of the game? I've had games that we had no player of the game. Here we go. Skyhawks come up quickly. Twin receivers near side. They're going for it. Peanut Brown takes a snap, drops back, rolls right. Hail Marys it down to the end zone. Caden Sharps is there, couldn't hang on to it. He jumped and leaped, tried to go over the defender for the number 10 for Independence. That was Paxton Myers, and he just could not hang on to it. And that will turn the ball over on downs to the Patriots.
That was a good-looking ball there from Peanut Brown, though.
Yeah. I think video production's on the replay there because he leaped. He made every effort to make the catch. He just could not hang on to it. Here comes the Skyhawk defense on. Looks like we got some new jerseys out there. Yeah.
A lot of brand new jerseys out there.
.536 on a stopped clock here to go in the game. 9:34 is the time here on the East Coast. And do we have a timeout?
Yep.
Apparently. We'll just keep it here.
Just roll that clock.
The Danville Hawks have homecoming this weekend here at Skyhawk Field. They will have a bonfire tomorrow night. Not sure where that's at. I'm sure Pop is expected to be there for a couple.
Keep an eye on it, Logan may burn it.
Yeah. Then the game is actually Sunday afternoon here at Skyhawk Field. All 3 games. What is it? A, C, and B or something like that. Patriots set from the, they fumbled the ball in the backfield. Number 1 picks it up, and he is wrapped up by about 3 Skyhawks quickly. On the carry is Jacob Grimmett.
Like he's
and lose 2, yes. 2nd and 12. Clock rolling. 5 minutes to go in this one. Been a long evening.
Yeah.
Did the Braves win their game? They were up there pretty good earlier.
It was 8-1 a minute ago. Yes, they won 10-1.
You send out 3 receivers, 2 to the near side, single wide out to the far side. Quarterback rolls right, got some running room. He's got a first down and more. He jukes a couple of Skyhawks. They finally catch up with him down around the Scott 35-yard line. Big gain once again by the Patriots and move the sticks for the first down.
Yeah, it's Paxton Myers, the backup quarterback in for Independence, as he gets down to, as you said, the 36-yard line, and that is a pickup of 27 yards.
Keep rolling them stats up. Patriots out of the huddle. Twin receivers near side. Single wide out far side. Quarterback takes it, hands it off to the lone man in the backfield. Number 1 comes up and is taken down by Scott's number 33. The ball carrier is Grimmett once again. And Jaden Dameron makes a stop for Scott. Gain of 5 on the play. 2nd and 5. 3:30 remains in the game.
At least you were the smart one to wear shorts. I wore pants.
Well, I knew the air conditioner didn't work. So
I thought, last Friday it kind of got a little cool. And
it's not getting that way tonight.
I think it's still 85 right now or something like that.
Patriots out of the huddle. I do like them patriotic-looking uniforms. Quarterback takes a snap. Quarterback keeper goes to the right. And arm tackle missed by Scott. He shook off a couple more. He's down inside of the 15, down near the 10-yard line. On the carry, quarterback keeper Paxton Myers. They will move the sticks once again and spot the ball at the, 12? Yeah, spot. Well, actually looks like closer to the 13. 1st and 10. 2:30 on the clock. Patriots huddle up. Once again, send 3 receivers out. Myers calling the numbers. Myers takes it, hands it off to the lone running back. Coming left, he's going to go untouched into the end zone on a 13-yard run. Number 1, Jacob Grimmett. The first touchdown in the 4th quarter. Wow, 1:59 showing on the clock. And number 3, the kicker, Kubert, is on. The ball is down. The ball is away, and it is good. We'll just keep it here. Clock's still running. Maybe we can go home here in a minute. Did Kubert kick it the last time?
Cuthbert. Yep.
Cuthbert.
Yep. I only know that for sure that it's that because his dad is the head baseball coach at Independence.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, Independence now leads 53-0. Clock rolling. 1:05.
I think he helps the football team too as well.
He may do it.
I think he does.
A lot of Skyhawk fans finally getting up and headed out. Scott receiving team is out there. I'm not sure we're going to get this kick off as slow as they're coming out on the field. 45 seconds.
Yeah, this is going to be the final play of the game.
I believe it's going to be.
And if Independence has their choice, they'll probably just not even kick it.
Yeah, I believe they're going to get it. Well, the play clock and the game clock are now the same. So here comes the kick on the ground. It's taken by Scott, and he gets across 50 down to the 45. What was that for Scott? Number 50?
I think it was 25, I think.
25? Yeah, I believe you're correct. Hit number 25 for Scott is Ryan Mounts. And that's going to be the ball game. The clock expires. Final score, number 1, Independence. Number 22, Scott. 0. Independence scores 53 on the Skyhawks. That's going to wrap up our normal game coverage. We'll step aside and we'll be back with our McDonald's postgame show after this. Final score, Independence 53, Scott 0, here on the Skyhawks Sports Network.
Health began as a small clinic with a simple yet powerful purpose to care.
Providing the highest quality of services.
Health began as a small clinic with a simple yet powerful purpose to care for our neighbors right here at home. From the very beginning, it was about people showing up for each other, building trust, and staying connected. Today, Access Health is serving thousands across southern West Virginia. But what makes us different isn't just the care we provide, it's who provides it. Our team was born here, trained here, and lives here. This is what community looks like. This is Access Health, by the community, for the community, always.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
Why choose Thornhill Auto Group?
It starts with selection.
10 quality brands.
All from a name you've trusted for years.
Plus, a great selection of pre-owned.
And don't forget, practically every vehicle we sell comes with Thornhill's Value Plus warranty.
It's coverage you can count on.
Come experience a better way to buy
at Thornhill Auto Group.
Calendar notifications, emails, texts. These are all distractions. They take your attention away from the road, away from stoplights, sudden braking, and unexpected hazards. Distracted driving is dangerous to you and others. And if you're caught with a phone in your hand, it will cost you a minimum of $100. Or even worse, it could cost a life. Keep yourself and others safe on the road. Put the phone away or pay. This message is brought to you by the West Virginia Governor's Highway Safety Program.
Network. Back at Skyhawk Field, where number 1 in Class AA in the state of West Virginia have knocked off your Scott Skyhawks by a score of 53-0. And in scoring tonight, it was all Patriots. Landon Riddle come on and kicked a 36-yard field goal early in the ball game. That was only scoring in the first quarter, but then they tacked on 4 touchdowns. A 40-yard pass play to Kellen Vance, another 46-yard play to Kellen, or Vires rather. They led 17-0 at that point. Then Silas Nelson scored on a 18-yard run, and then Nelson scored again on a 9-yard run. Score at the half, Independence 32, Scott 0. Then in the second half, Brock Green made a connection with Christian Linksweller for a touchdown. Silas Nelson ran one for 81 yards. Jacob Grimmett ran one for 13 yards. Final score, Independence 53, Scott 0. Chris Barrett, you got some stats there you can share with us?
Yeah, let me finish writing this last one down. And all right. Okay, so in the first half, we'll just do a complete game. It's not fair to do. Anyways, Independence, 35 plays for 525 yards. I will say that they ran 9 plays for 200 yards in the second half. 15 yards per play, 17 first downs, 2 of 4 on third downs, 1 of 1 on fourth downs. Brock Green, 10 of 13 for 266 yards, 3 touchdowns. Silas Nelson, 13 carries for 86 yards, 3 touchdowns. Vyers, 5 catches for 107 and 2 touchdowns. And then Lynx Wilder, 3 catches for 111 yards and a touchdown. For Scott, full game stats, 40 plays for 98 yards, 2.45 yards per play, 6 first downs, 3 of 15 on third, 2 of 3 on fourth down. Nate Anderson was 6 of 13 for 86 yards. Jeremiah Peanut Brown, 1 of 4 for 49 yards. Mason Brown had 9 carries for 9 yards, 3 catches for 59. Ryan Neal, 4 carries for 12 yards. And then Caden Sharps, 2 catches for 21 yards. Scott tonight, just to give you an idea of the struggles, which I'm sure if you're listening you don't need.
They struggled all night, you know.
I've got 23 carries for -2 yards.
Wow. So, do we have anybody worthy of our player of the game?
I mean,
looking at the stats here.
I mean, Brian Neal averaged 42 yards per punt.
Let's give it to Ron Neal. He's done a good job punting, especially the last couple of ball games, and once again tonight. So Ron Neal is our Caldwell Insurance player of the ball game. Any final thoughts?
You got 2 weeks to prepare for Mingo Central, who's going to want to come in here and ruin your homecoming. So just got to find a way to try to get healthy with Nate going out there, and I think you potentially get a receiver back this next game, this homecoming game. So hopefully Scott can find a way to get a little bit healthier and find a way to get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Yeah, it's been a tough night for the Skyhawks, and Coach Jeremy Brown will have, like Chris said, we got 2 weeks to regroup. They'll be open next week, and then Mingo Central will come to town for homecoming 2 weeks from tonight. I want to thank our video productions team that was on board with us tonight. For Chris Barrett, I'm Joe Linville. We'll see you in 2 weeks at homecoming here on the Skyhawks Sports Network. Good night, everyone.